Hello, everybody, and welcome. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Judge, for jumping in the stream already. Yeah, I'm a little early today. I was bored. So I got up, I took a shower, put on my prosthetic, and decided to go out and put the license plate on the camper. And got that done, and I sat down on the couch and was like, I don't really have anything I want to watch today. So I decided, what the hell? We'll just start streaming. So that's what we're doing. We're streaming today. And I think I was playing this last night after I started feeling better. So last night we were going to do some Starship Troopers, and my blood sugar went low. And when it goes low, it really drags you. It just drains you of all your energy. And so I tried, and I actually was sitting at my computer when I see a message from Judge come across saying, "Hey, are we killing bugs tonight?" Dude, I just can't. I couldn't even muster the energy to start up the game. So I apologize profusely for that. It's just part of, what I have to deal with in my new life as a human being. There we go. There we go. Good. At least we got some bug killing in. So what did you play? Sparta? Did you play a horde? What'd you do? See, I'm just disappointed that they started off with Sparta, and then now it's very rarely that Sparta even comes around. Okay, yeah. I mean, advanced and secure is cool, but I like the horde on Sparta. Being in that big hangar bay, that's pretty cool. I like that. I know, right? And I don't get why they're doing that. I mean, I get it. Okay, I guess I do get it, because what they want you to do is they want you to, go around the shit. But it's just corridors. And granted, there are a couple of rooms in there that are pretty cool looking, but they should have incorporated that more into like into the horde. I don't know. Not that horde is the only game to play. By all means, they're, definitely advanced and secure. They need to come up with a few different games. I mean, I know they have the going after the eggs, but I don't know. I never really liked that one. I did it once. That was it. And then there's the one with the new squads where you got to go to the center point, battle the boss. That's kind of fun if you get the right people. If you get people that can work together. A lot of people that play Starship Troopers are playing it because they're solo players. And then they get in that where you have to be in a group and you have to work together, and they can't do it. So, and that's all part of it. That's all part of the whole gaming experience, I guess. You're not going to change anybody, let's put it that way. So anyway, so after a while, I was feeling better, and I decided to jump in Farming Simulator right at the end of the night before I went to bed. And I am at that point where I think I can pay off my debt, $500,000 in one shot. So that's the goal for today. And if we do that, then I'm done with Farm Simulator, because I did exactly what I wanted. Now, there is something else we can do. If you noticed in the Farm Simulator that Gasano and I were doing, there were little golden apples you could find. Well, in this one, there's messages in a bottle. And I'm going to show you what that looks like today. So right now what we're doing is where I left off last night when I went to bed is we are at the point where silage is almost ready to sell at max profit. I got maybe 2 months, but we're only talking, I can sell it right now for $2.21 and we're only talking $2.23. So we're only talking $2 more, 1,000 liters. Okay. And I have 451,000 liters of silage. Okay. So if I sell it at 221 right now, I supposedly I'll have $100,000. Okay. Now that's supposedly because this is all silage ready to go. I think there's like two bales up here at the very front. No, that one's at 100. This one's at 99%. So this one's not quite 100% silage yet. It's still fermenting, but it's really, really close. And then I just did the fields. So these are like 3% fermenting. Oh, David finished his contracting job. Let me go to that. Completed hoeing. I hoed. It's off to work I go. All right, so I've got stone picking. I got to go check on him, see if he's full. I bet you he is. Oh, gnat hoeing's complete. We completed 2 hoes. It's just like when I was in the Navy. Oh. Yeah, we won't talk about that. All right. Yeah, he's full. So let me grab the truck. See, this rock picking I don't mind because I can just take this truck with the tractor and the rock picker already behind it and just pull the truck up behind it. Where the other rock picking, you have to unhook the trailer and use the tractor to pull the big trailer behind and unload it. So this one filled up 57%, and we're at 76% on stone picking. So I shouldn't have to go sell this. All right, now I'm gonna go check this place out. It's a little flower, it's a little dandelion. I like checking these places out. These are pretty cool. They did a lot of nice work to these, right? Can I get through there? Yeah, all right. I mean, this is just like an old rundown stone house. There's a fireplace, you know. This is old Scottish land texture stuff, right? They put some work into this. This is a nice model. And then of course, right next to the train track. And I tell you right now, if you stand on the train tracks when a train comes, it'll run your ass over. I thought I heard a train almost for a second there. But anyway, but that's a cool looking house. I can jump up here, be on the ledge. And you get the vines growing on it. I mean, they did some work. They did some work on the artistry for this. All right, so let's so this silage is almost ready to sell, and we're not quite at the month yet. Okay. The rest of those bales over there we can sell. Now that's selling to, I believe, silage. It's selling it to the biogas plant, which is just down this road. I think this is a biogas plant right here. Yeah. I'm going to tag that. So it's pretty easy to get to. We just leave the farm, come down this road, and it's just a main road all the way down to make the turn to come in and sell it. So it's going to be pretty easy to sell. It's a little bit of a trip, but that's all right. My main concern is when you look at prices now, we're going to look at salmon. Salmon's not quite there yet. Salmon right now, what is the best? 66, 67.90, 67.88 at the Seaside Restaurant. And I can get 68.86 if I wait a couple more months. So realistically, that's going to give me 429,000. And I got 2 more months before I really want to sell it to make over 500,000. And I think we can do it. I mean, with the silage and that, I bet you we can do it. But I'm down to $19,000. So, and I got to buy more fish food and stuff, I believe. Oh no, I already did. I bought all the fish food. So I got 14,000 liters of fish food there, 10,000 maxed out there. Those are on my 2 offshore aquacultures. And then I've got 12,000 in here producing some more young salmon. I got both of these going, so if I wait 1 more month, I'm going to have quite a bit more young salmon to do. I'm not going to pick up any of these bales. I'm going to let them sit out on the ground until I deliver all of these bales. But I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and deliver those, but I've got 99% on that one bale, and that's the only one. 99. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to run over to the castle, but we're going to grab the motorcycle. We're going to run over to the castle here, and I'm going to show you, instead of golden apples, what they did. And don't be mocking my motorcycle driving abilities, because I don't drive motorcycles. Yeah, well, it's the only bike they got. They got 2 different colors, black and a white one. So I picked the white one. All right, so this is the castle, right? It's kind of cool. I mean, you know, look, it's got a cannon out front. But I've already seen this. Oh, what is this? SV. I don't know what that is. But I mean, this is pretty cool. And they got people walking around inside here too. You know? There's like, what is that? A big, is that a globe or is that a, looks like a bug. I guess I got bugs on the brain. But I mean, you know, it looks pretty cool, right? Got the old plow here, an old wagon. Scottish castle. It's a Scottish castle. There's a bicycle rack. Little restaurant, I guess. Toilets, water closets. I bet you they don't call them toilets. I bet you in actual Scotland they're called water closets. I know in Germany they were water closets when I was there. Scottish. Yeah, well, would Scottish call them toilets or would they call them water closets? I know in Germany they're called water closets because they were listed as WC. And I was like, what the hell is a WC? Because I went to the door and I was like, it says WC. What the hell is WC? Oh, water closet. Ah. So anyway, so instead of having, I mean, it's just cool. The cannons facing out in the water. Loos. Yeah, that's the other one. They call it a loo. I have to go to the loo. All right, so I watched another guy, and I didn't know this even existed in the map until I saw him. So he came all the way up here. He was just exploring the castle, and he's like, "Oh shit, what's this? There's a book floating in the air. What is this?" Well, we could read the book with R. 12 chapters, 0 of 12 chapters found. What? Next page. Second entry. So basically what you got is you look at that book and then you got to find the chapters, right? There's no fall damage. And I'm going to show you, because where was that? Well, I better get my motorcycle out of here. Come on, back up. Backs up, motorcycles back up really slow. All right, but we already know where one, I know where 1 or 2 or 3 pages are. Oh, excuse me. I gotta go put this motorcycle back where I had it, because this is how I check the grass levels. Oh! All right. Yeah, it's a nice looking bike. A Prela. Be a racer. Is that like an eraser or a racer? All right. Yes. Okay. We're going to get out here, and I believe my first message in a bottle, we're going to swim across the pond there. I think my first message in a bottle is somewhere over here. So basically what it is you got to find these messages in a bottle. And the messages in the bottle are right here. Yeah. So there's a message in a bottle. And now at night, you can see it really well because it glows green. There's like that greenish glow on it. So we're going to bend down. We're going to pick that up. Oop. There we go. We're going to collect it. So you found chapter 2. I checked in with some of the crew. There's Doggle, our quartermaster. Salty has dried cod. Claims he's hidden every wave in the north. He's ridden every wave in the North Atlantic. So that's a pretty cool. So this is. It's going to be a story. Okay. Now I do know that there is another one. Where was that? Where is that? There's probably one at this castle. This is the one that you have to build. And if you didn't know that, let's just visit it really quick. So this is a castle you can build. So you come, and this is something we might do, okay? We gather stone and whatever else it may need. I don't know what the requirements are. I don't know how to tell how... I'm not even quite sure how to do this. Yeah, so there's this castle, and then there's also a windmill, I guess, that you can build. I haven't found that yet, but you can bring parts and pieces to it. But I don't know. See, it says progress 065. Oh, it does say wood beams, 2,000 liters of wood beams, and 2,000 planks long. All right, so we'd have to load up a trailer, bring those up here, and deliver them. Okay, so I think that's something we might do because I think that would be kind of exciting for this stream. Now, there's also a Stonehenge. It's kind of like a mini Stonehenge. And where was that? Right? I think so too. And I think that's something I might do. I know I can pay off, you know, once I get the salmon, the debt paid off. I mean, that was the goal, was to pay off the debt. But I really think we could do that. And I think, is this where it's at? No. God damn it. See, now I'm confused on where it's at. Is it here? Or here? 51? That's a farm. 52 maybe? No. Not this. God dang it. Now I don't remember where it's at. But I know there's a bottle at the farmland, or at the Stonehenge. So I just got to find it again. So that's something we can do as we're going along here. We'll find Stonehenge. Then there's a spot. Is this the windmill? I bet you this is the windmill. No, this isn't the windmill. This is a neat looking farm, though. And there's just so many areas I haven't discovered. Look at it. It's got like this rock thing down here. One of the other things I did notice is that in the forest, and other game maps don't have this. In the forest, there are mushrooms. There are mushrooms. You can't pick them, but I don't remember any of the other maps. Now, I remember in 2020, Farm Sim 2020, there was mushrooms, because I saw those and I thought maybe you could pick them. And I know you can grow mushrooms in as one of the farming things you can do is you can grow mushrooms. God dang it. Oh, I bet you it's right here. This is Stonehenge right there. All right. Yeah, there it is. Okay, there's Stonehenge. Skip! Skip, we're finding messages in a bottle right now. So there's another message in a bottle right here. So we're finding messages in a bottle to complete a book. Now there's 12 messages you got to find. Now I bet you there's probably more than that. So this is the 10th entry. And once you get all 12, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it unlocks something special that you get to see. So this is something else I wouldn't mind doing, is trying to find all 12 of these chapters. 2 weeks on our way back home, Mother Nature seems to have found the off switch for the fog. So these are like journal entries into a story of some sort. Now they make 2 weeks on our way back put a strange island in front of us. So that instead of an island, so it almost makes you think, you know, this is a fishing one. So it's almost like, okay, so this is some sort of boat. So we're doing a story about a boat. Okay, and here's Stonehenge. I'm walking on the Stonehenge grave. Does anybody think Stonehenge was like for the summer equinox and stuff? Ooh. My daughter's cooking my son some lunch, and I'm like, damn, that smells good. What are you cooking? She goes, oh, that's Texas toast. I love Texas toast. All right, what did Skip say? That has 15 gold coins. Right. So, and in the last one I played with Cassano, there were golden apples. Now, the golden apples gave you money. It was like $20,000 or $50,000 every time you found a golden apple. This one doesn't give you any money. And then there's one other, there is one other spot that I know there's a, all right, where am I at now? I gotta go over here. There's one other spot where I know there's another chapter. So that's 2 chapters we found. And this one's really kind of cool because this one's down in a creek bottom. This was actually the second one that I found because I was, so up here, this is my cheaty way to get to a station. So I cut across the fields, cut across the track, and I come up here, and then I make a turn and go out in that field and come around to this building right there. That building is a sell point. Well, you can't cut across here because this is like jagged cliffs and shit, you know, fall, right? But just take a look at this waterfall. Look at that water mechanics. Those water mechanics are not identical. They're random. You sit here long enough and they don't repeat. They're close. But anyway, I was, there's a message in a bottle right here. I mean, it's just gorgeous. All right, so this is chapter 9. So it'd be interesting to read this whole thing once I get them all found. How we ended up in this destination. Maria still claims either the charts or stars were wrong. Maybe this captain captain done something right without knowing it. Interesting. So, but that's it. That's all the ones I know of. So we got to start looking for them in specific spots. But like I said, there's that castle that you can go to. That's this one here. And you can build the castle. I think we want to start doing that too. There's a windmill somewhere, and I don't know where it's at, but there's a windmill you can build. What's this here? Ah, maybe this is it. Plot ownership. Yeah, okay, this is it. This is the windmill. So I think you have to buy the farm, and it's lot 60, which costs what? $457,000. So we'd have to buy this in order to build the windmill. But I think that would be kind of cool to do too. I'm thinking there's got to be a message in a bottle up here by the windmill, you would think. But not necessarily. But they're easier to see at night because they have that greenish glow. So it doesn't look like... What's this? Okay, that's not a sign. So that would be kind of fun to do. And I may not do that on stream. I know streaming Farm Simulator is not one of the best streams to do. I've seen that by my viewerships have dwindled a little bit. Now that could just be because it's during the week, whatever. But I'm not getting as many views as I would if like when I was streaming Foxhole, right? Foxhole gets me quite a few. So we got that there. We've got the castle. We got the messages in a bottle we got to find. Let's go look and see where we're at. Oh. Is that done? Yeah, I've noticed my numbers dropping on that too. And it's mainly because when they come out with new content, everybody wants to see it. And now that it's out, Sparta's out, it's fine. People are, yep, okay, it's Sparta. And that's about the end of it, right? All right, this stone picking's done. Yay. All right, what do we got? What do we got for fertilizing? So fertilizer, $3,000, $779 is going towards the least cost. Then you got to pay for fertilizer. That one's going to make you, it's going to net you about $2,000. So spraying's the same way. You got to pay for this, the spray. Hoeing's not bad, but you're losing $700. So you're talking $1,300 for that. These are definitely not worth it. So I'm going to clear all these. And let's see if this is ready. If this is at 100%, we'll go ahead and take this one. All right, it is. It's at 100%. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this first load of silage down to turn it in. And once I get all this silage turned in, I'm just thinking I'm not going to wait for $2. I'm not going to wait a month or 2 months for $2. I'm just going to take them now. I mean, I can't be losing that much money. I mean, and I got to remember I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. I usually just drive on the whole road, take up the whole thing. But we'll go ahead and deliver all this silage and get paid for it. Gonna be kind of a boring drive, but hey, we got music. I get a copyright hit every time I play this. but I love the beat.
1, 2, 3, let's go! Clap, 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 clap your hands. Get funky with it. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Let's go to work. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Get funky with it. Clap, 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 clap your hands.
Now, if it's too loud, let me know. I think it is. This busted my eardrums. Little loud, guys. I think so. As soon as we get down here, I'll turn it down. I won't play it again until I turn it down. Oh God, a car's coming across the bridge. Yep. It's enough to wake you up though, right? So if you're about ready to doze off, it'll wake you up and it'll get you moving, right? I mean, that's just one of those songs. What was the name? What was it? Oh, I almost ran off the road. What was the name of that other song that always got me? Oh God dang it. It was about all the girls' names. Jesus, now I can't think of it. But that one always got me too. I always was like, it didn't matter how, I don't want to say depressed, but for lack of a better word, how down I was on the day or whatever. I don't know where to deliver this. Right here? I'm not quite sure. Is that the delivery icon? It is, but where do I... I don't have to load it in there, do I? Unload bales. All right, I don't know how to do this. I mean, obviously I got to unload the bales, but I'm going to unload the whole goddamn thing. But where do I put them? I don't see a marker on the ground. Oops. Well, I guess I'm going to just unload them right here. Should have came down with a test. All right, well, that didn't do it. Now I got to pick them all back up again. Unless I got to get out and do it. Our open cut bale. I shouldn't have to open the cut bales. Do I open this thing? Aha. Right here, maybe? Buy the building. I don't want to buy the building. God damn it. Well, let me pick them all back up. I gotta figure out how to do this. Suppose I don't have to sell them to the bioplant. Probably can sell them to the animal people. All right, while we're doing that, let's look, see where else we can sell them. Silage. All right, the bioplant is 221. Next place is Logistics Center East for 220. Animal dealer is 215. I might have to Google it. I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, Google. Farm simulator. You want some? Do you unload bales of silage at biogas plant? All right, so according to this, unload back up to the large delivery containers, likely located in a higher area, and then unfold or unstrap your implement to drop the bales.
Grandma's regular turkey is like, all right. But Arby's succulent deep fried to a
Arby's.
crispy perfect.
There's a lot of work that goes into making a podcast.
Got to get past the ads.
How to sell silage bales in Farming Simulator 25. So I've got them loaded onto a transporter here. If you need to know how to do that, have a little look at my other videos, or if you need to know how to make silage bales, again, look at the channel. But once they're all loaded up, you need to have a little look where to sell them. So if you hit the escape button and then have a little look at your prices here, and what you're looking for is silage on the prices section here. Make sure that's on prices and go all the way down until you find silage. There it is. So we can see the best time to sell silage is actually in August, but I'm not going to wait that long because I want to show you what we get now. So the price is all right, nothing amazing, but we've got these different ones here. And if I move me just to the bottom right for a second so you can see the prices, we got not a massive range of price. So I may as well go with the animal dealer who's closest, so we can pick that one, and you can see not much difference to the biogas plant. So in this case, I'm going to sell them there. So we'll tag the place here with the tag, and then I'll come out of here. I'll move me back up top right, and then we'll just send them off here.
Thank you.
But you're free to sell them wherever. Sometimes you may get a better price elsewhere, but in this case, it looks like that's the best place to, well, one of the best places to sell. So what I'll do is I'll fast forward to here. You can see it's 500 meters, not too far, and then we'll see what sort of money we get for them. So we're coming up to the animal dealership here, and you can see that we get a nice little red area that shows where we can unload stuff. So we go up to this with our transport. Take your time going in, and you'll see similar if you go to the biogas plant.
No, because the biogas plant didn't have that.
Till we're just over that bit there, so we can unload. And then up the top left-hand side, you can see it says unload bales. So we'll hit Y. And then we will move into this position here. You may need to make sure you've got enough space to unload that arm. And we should see...
All right, so that's not what I'm seeing. Right? I got 2 unload spots. I'm not seeing any other unloads, unless it's that scale over there. Suppose I could back up to this door. So that might be raw silage. I don't know why you dump it on the ground though. I'm just not seeing any other areas to do it at. There's no marker up here. This is a scale. So maybe you can't sell them to the biogas plant, even though it said the best price is at the biogas plant. Biogas plant. All right, let's tag it. And it shows right there. You know, if that opened up, oh, what is this? Maybe here? These are the delivery points. Here and there. It's not like I can open the door on this. Oh, what is this? No. Push a button here, maybe? No. See, this looks like it folds down. Or something. No, it doesn't fold down. It looks like you pump it up into it. All right, well, maybe it's yeah. All right, well, if I can't do that, let's see. The next one is Logistics Center East. Tag that. Where's that at? That's right there. So that's still not that far from the farm. So I guess we head there. And I promised I'd turn the music down. Let's see.
DJ Pawns.
There we go. All right. Well, it's not showing that. Let me back up. silage, biogas delivery area. Use the map. Yep. Look for a large elevated dump bin or containers, often in the back of a specific area of the plant. Approach the correct trigger point. Back your tractor trailer up close to the container where you can unload. Where you can unload is marked by a specific trigger zone, often yellow and black square with a tipping icon. All right, so I found that, but there's no icon. Unload the bales. If the bales are strapped to a trailer, you must unstrap them. Spread the bales. Spread the bales. Some players find that you need to slowly drive forward as bales are being unloaded to help spread them evenly onto the container. As shown in this video. Yeah, but that's still dropping them off on a drop-off point that is not listed there. I mean, there is no marker. And that's what everybody's saying. There should be a yellow marker. And I'm not seeing any yellow marker. There's no lines like there normally would be. So we're going to go sell them to the next more expensive place. So the biogas plant's out. There's no selling to it. So that may just be a flaw, an error. All right, where am I turning up here? I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna cut across that field. So it still won't be that far away. It's just, it was disappointing that I couldn't sell it there. That's the most amount of money. I've never sold from this trailer before. I've always just, I wheeled it over on a fork and sold a couple of bales once before. That was to the animal feed. See, this one's actually got an unload spot. This is where I unload the grain and everything else. So this one should be fine. All right, we'll go grab the other ones and I could go through town, which is kind of pretty. But you end up running into traffic going this way. Plus, it's a windy road. Still a pretty map, though. I think the quickest way is going to be going the other way. So what was I getting? Like 2,600 per. Go to finances. Let's see. I haven't. Let's see. Contract income, harvest income. Bales sold. So that was $18,000. Now, wasn't quite a full truckload, trailer load. I was one shy. So I should get 20 grand roughly per full trailer. So 20, 40, 60, 80, $100,000. All right, so do I go around or through town? Let's try through town first. See if that's any shorter. I'm on the wrong side of the road. a little trickier because there's vehicles. There's Bond. Come on, Bond, get going. God damn it, Bond. Why the hell did you stop? Now I'm gonna get in a traffic jam. Ah, you punk bitch. You motherfucker. No, don't you even. Yeah. All right, no more going this way. Or I turn traffic off. There's always one way to, more than one way to skin a cat. It's usually the double-decker buses that get me. Oh, come on, get up the hill. Get up the hill, get up the hill, get up the hill, get up the hill. Oh, there's Bond again. Oh, oh, oh. And I missed the turn. Oh, and he's right on my butt again. I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy at all. Yes. Completely rich assholes. Sorry, my mom's here. I had to get. I was gonna say,
Pillows are up in the attic.
She says hi. Yes, she's bringing over pillows, but now not the ones I asked her to. See, this is the way moms are.
Well,
You say, Mom, can you bring me the one type of pillow? And then she brings me a completely different type of pillow.
right.
Yeah, we'll go through them.
And we'll go up in the attic.
Yeah.
But I wasn't climbing all the way up there today.
I don't blame you, Mom. All right. Well, we just wanted extra pillows for the camper. Those might work.
Well, there's lots of.
Instead of-
I don't know what's in the bottom.
Okay.
I think it's all pillows. I didn't take them.
All right. Well, we'll look. We'll look. Thanks. Bye. Love you.
But we have for lunch now. Good.
I know, right? It's leftover steak soup. Yeah, so she's heading to a doctor appointment. So I called her yesterday. So when I worked at a hotel, they used to put these two on any king or queen size bed. They had these really long throw pillows, right? They were like body pillows that they put on the bed. And it came down the pike that, okay, Hilton's not doing that anymore, so you got to get rid of the pillows. So we were like, oh, well, you just throw the pillows away? What do we do with them? So we advertised them, and nobody wanted them. And nobody wanted them because it was like, oh, they came from a hotel, thousands of people have slept on them. It's like, no, most people take them and throw them in a chair or throw them on the floor because they don't even want the pillows on the bed. So I called my mom and I said, Mom, do you have any use for them? She goes, sure, I'll take them. So we loaded up, it was like 2 complete truckloads because there was 142 rooms, and each room had 2 pillows per bed. Some rooms had 2 beds. So we had a shit ton of these pillows, and she's used them for all sorts of craft projects. I mean, just all sorts of craft projects. And so I was like, you still got those pillows? We could throw a couple of those in the camper. I said, I want like 6. And she brings me over a bag of not the ones I want. But that's all right. Moms will be moms. Where they say mother knows best. So I'll probably put these in there and go, man, these are the perfect pillows. I'm glad I didn't get the long ones. Yeah, well, this should give me 100,000 is what I figured on these bales. Whoop, I need one more. I figured this would give me 100,000, and then in the next couple of months I can sell off all the salmon, and the salmon's gonna do 400, almost 500,000, and I can pay off the loan all in one swoop. And that's the goal for today. Oh, here comes the double-decker bus. And that's the goal for today, is to pay off the loan, pay off my my debt, and then we'll start on the castle. Yeah. Well, you can turn the traffic off. You don't have to have it on. I just like it.
Hello, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy? $20? No, too much money. He's no good operator.
So this is the easier way of getting there. Sure. Well, and then, you know, the whole idea is, you know, you can do it like Gasano does it, and he just wants to farm. He just wants to see how much money he can make or whatever his goal is. My goal for this game, because it is such a beautiful game, is to be more realistic somewhat. I mean, not 100%, because then I might as well just go to work. Right? I might as well just go get a job working out on a farm, delivering this shit. Oh, I turned too sharp. See, and I think this is why it didn't work at the biogas, because I think that's a spot for it at the biogas, but I don't think so that was another 18,600, 18,700. But I don't think I forgot what I was saying. Wasn't important. This is definitely the shortest way, and the easiest way to get there and back. But I think we'll have enough money to pay off everything. I got to be able to keep the salmon hatchery going though, because that's going to be our money maker to do the castle. So should we do the castle first, or should we do the windmill? Because I have to purchase the land for the windmill but the castle, I don't think I have to purchase the land. No, there's no price on it. So I can just deliver the materials, which means I have to buy the materials or produce them myself. I mean, I could set up a logging thing and do the beams and all that, but I have a feeling it's going to be more than just wood and stuff. So I'll probably just buy it all. I think you can buy it. Shit, I don't know. Maybe you can't. Maybe you have to produce it. I would think you could buy it. If I have to produce it, that means I got to go log. Oh man, that could be a lot of work. Because there's nothing here to buy. Forestry. Yeah, there's nothing here to buy. Oh, but isn't there a place to like buy pallets of poplar, vegetable pallets? No, I think there is. There's a bale containers. I thought there was a place that you could buy. There's food for animals, consumables, sugar cane. No, that's not it. For vegetables, for root crops, for baling, consumables, grassland. Maybe at the wood. I don't even know where that's at, where that would be. All right, let's see. Forestry. No. Maybe this. Toastie's Bakery. No, that's not it. Food and grain. Selling station coal. Rent a train. Coal mine. Vegetable processing. Spinnery. There's a quarry. Selling station for stones. So let's go visit the quarry really quick and see if I can buy. I think this is going to be just to purchase it. Yeah. So how would I buy stones? Like it's for adding water. Neighboring town. Huh. It's biogas. Carpentry. Sell wood. Okay, that's the sell wood. Buy production point. Well, maybe we got to do it ourselves, guys. It's possible. It is definitely possible that we have to do it ourselves. That means I'm going to have to chop down trees. I'll have to buy a forested area. Here's one for 43,000. And then I could make my own planks and stuff. I don't know how to do that. You have to buy, oh, you have to buy the mill. So that would be under this factory. Selling point, greenhouse, cultivation. So there's a sawmill. So a sawmill takes goods, transforms them into different products. So it takes trees, makes beams and planks and stuff. So that's what I need. I need a sawmill and I could put that down, bring wood to it, and make the beams. Oh, great. Okay. All right. Well, at least I got that figured out. I know how to do that. So I'll buy a sawmill, and then I just need to be able to. I'll buy a cheap piece of property with some lumber on it. Probably have to do the same thing for the quarry. I guess. I don't know how you get stones. But I'll do some research on that. Oh shit, I'm gonna need gas in my tractor. I don't even know where to get gas yet. Go deliver this and then we'll go fill up. But we're on the way to making some money. Where's Thule when you need her? That's electric. Liquid manure. Electric charging. Oh shit. Is there no gas station here? That's not going to be good if there's no fuel station. There's got to be a fuel station. I bet you it's down here. That's the fish food. Harbor View Coffee. Electric charging station. So there's a lot of electric charging stations. So this is a year's worth of silage, you guys wanted to know, and it definitely did not pay off the equipment. All right, we got to find gas. Where would fuel? Is this electric? No, that's a lime station. Gas station right there. So it's just down the road a little further. Okay. What do you think it's going to cost to fill up? See, I don't go any faster on the dirt road than I do going across the field. So it doesn't make any difference where you drive. Except hills. Really drags you down when you're on a hill. That's not bad. $394 for fuel. Now I know where the gas station's at. This is one of the first tractors I got, so I've used it a lot. All right, well, with the sale of the salmon next month, we should be able to pay off our loan. And then we're debt-free. Then we've got all this property debt-free. Whoop. Kind of made a mess of this stack. Right? Hey, I never used to stack them up. It's getting really messy now. I used to just pile them up in a corner of my lot with a forklift. Ah. I was wondering because I didn't see him streaming. I was wondering what he was doing. Goddamn double-decker buses. Are you trying to kill me? He puts too much stress on his life with those games. I mean, killing bugs is stressful, but it's not that stressful. It's stressful when you have to go up against other people. That's what I think. When you go PvP, that's when it gets stressful. Whoop. Yeah. I should almost buy a plot of land over by the castle that has wood on it to make the planks and beams. Because I imagine there's going to be stone involved. There's got to be. It's a castle. And then I'm not even building it for myself because I don't even own the land that the castle's on. Wonder if anybody's done the castle yet. They built it. Be interested to see how it changes over time. All right, this will be the last load. Well, there's got to be, I mean, there's, you see cliffs back there in the background. There's got to be a way of mining it, I would think. See, like all those cliffs back there along the river, I'm just not sure how you do it, you know? Yeah, it's possible. We're gonna find out. I love this. I love this trailer. I just absolutely love this trailer. Right now I could sell this trailer load off, or I can just go pick up all the rest of this stuff. Now we know this is good silage. Let's go sell it. That way all of our silage, all of our stuff that is actual silage, it will be sold. Then I can get an idea of what it actually cost. How much of it I actually sold off. You know, what the total was. It's only one more trip anyway. Let's see, what is over by the castle? I don't think there's any really, well, there is a couple wooded areas. This one, but it's 131,000. That one doesn't have any trees on it. Neither is that one. This one, that's 132,000. I don't want anything really big. Whoa! See what happens when you're not paying attention to where you're driving? You run into all sorts of shit. Right? I was on my map. I was just looking to see where I was going, officer, really. I was using the map feature, the navigation. and it navigated me right off the road. Ben the Badass coming with a raid. There he is. Ben was playing Arc Raiders. I know he was because I was
You
watching.
triple whopper, you get a double whopper, you do a double and a triple whopper, quadruple whopper, quadruple and a quadruple,
What's he doing here? Is he playing that?
quadruple and a triple.
What are you playing there, Ben? Is that
Quadruple
your?
and a wobble. Wait, what if you add Trump to it? You get a heart attack.
Is that the fast food simulator? That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one. Ah, okay. I played a game like that called Schedule 1 where you mix stuff and you make different strains of marijuana, cocaine, what else? Oh shit. Yeah, that's a little more than Schedule 1. Schedule 1, you just mix stuff like Coca-Cola and a chocolate bar or something, and you'd come up with, or horse semen. You could mix horse semen in with your cocaine or your methamphetamine. Yes. Did you play Schedule 1? Schedule 1's a fun game. See my laundry here? Here's my long johns. Those are my red long johns and my hat. I got my hat on right now. There's my long johns and my hat. Judge bought me my long johns. I got my little tent set up here. Dude, I got my tent set up. I got 2 tents. One's for sleeping, and the other one, I got my laundry in there too. And the other one is for changing my clothes. I don't know what this is. It's just like a propane tank or an oxygen bottle. Probably an oxygen bottle. And I got my barbecue grill, my cooler. Yeah. And my picnic table. I'm all set up. I mean, what more could you want on a farm? Right? All you need is 2 tents. Oh, shit. I disconnected my trailer. I gotta pick up all my bales. Right? It could be. You know, I'm a tricky dude. I ask the difficult questions in life. You know, why is the sky blue? Why do we call it blue? Why don't we call blue red? What if cats were actually called dogs? That one will fuck with your head. All right. Well, you stock that macaroni and cheese, okay? Make sure you get a good shot off. All right, I appreciate it, buddy. Russ! What are you up to? God dang, it's been a while. Oh, that's even better. That's even better, Ben. The wife-made meals are the best. Like, I had my daughter make me a sausage McMuffin this morning for breakfast. She makes the best sausage McMuffins. You know, I don't know if I ever asked you, what does your wife do for work, Ben? Oh my God, you and Ben and Gasano, you guys are all playing Arc Raiders. It was Battlefield 6. Now it's Arc Raiders. Oh, all right. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So she gets to see all the no talent people out there thinking they know, especially kids, think they know how to play a musical instrument. That would have been me. I mean, I play every instrument there is on the earth. I just hit play on my radio. Yeah, Motortown, I'm almost getting ready to head back to that because they're making some good changes to it. Oh, dude, I can't read music to save my life. I mean, it's just a foreign language. It's like shitting out a sausage. All right, what do I got? One more to pick up in this other field, and then I got my third field over there. I gotta go grab a few bales over there. And I got everything picked up, and these fields will start growing again. Well, they're growing now, but gotta go check on my salmon farm. So there's my salmon fishery right there. I got 2 of them. Those are my boxes of salmon right there. I got 14 on that one. Looks like about 14 on the other one too. Up. There we go. Almost ran it over. I thought I saw a bale way up there. Like, man, did I forget a bale? All right, let's see how we're doing on the rest of the stuff. All right, let's see. So the offshore, I've got plenty of fish, plenty of young salmon and fish food in that one. Plenty in that one. Got fish food in that one to make more salmon, so we should be good there. So I could go load those two containers onto the trailer here. With the forklift. Oh, ran into the forklift. All right. And I think that's all I got to do there. There's no new contracts. Fish food looks good. We've sold all the silage. Let's take a look and see where we can buy a cheap wood. That would be close. God damn. $170,000 for that wooded land. This one's 131, 147. That's got a little bit of wood on it. Oop. So what we're going to do here is, how much is that one? 184, 122, 230, 132. Wow. That one's probably the best right there. That's 59,000. But I'd have to go cut it, then bring it over here. Oh my God, that's a long trip. This one would make more sense because it's really close. It's actually uphill though. Let's go see. Oh, and then there's a fence. Of course, there's a fence. So it'd come up from this side over here. And of course, that won't happen because there's a fence. Holy shit. There's a bridge. I didn't know that was here either. That's cool. It's all sorts of cool shit you find. A rope bridge. I mean, they didn't need to make this. This is something that, you know, I mean, that's cool as shit. They just made a rope bridge for no reason. Here's a little park bench. Little trash receptacle. This will be up here by the castle. What is this? Is it a doggy poo thing? Yep, pick up your poo. All right, so this is the castle. This is the castle we can bring stuff to start fixing the castle. And the first thing they want is 2,000 liters of wood beams and long planks. So I'd have to purchase land that's got wood on it and then deliver it up here. It might be better just to purchase a cheap piece of property that's got wood on it and then just deliver it over here. So this might be the best route right here. Then I can cut the wood here, $43,000, cut the wood, drag it all the way over to here, go across the railroad tracks. Maybe I'd have to look. Well, I can come down here to the road. It's just getting up here. So you have to go all the way down here and then back up the other side. Because all this white is cliffs. So it would pay more down here. See, 214,000. 257,000. 160,000. See, there's no cheap pieces of land down here. That doesn't have any wood on it. Neither is that. All right, this one's 49,000. But I'm in the same boat. I have to come down here, go across. So this might be a better option coming from this direction. 122,000 for that property. 200,000. 200,000. Jesus. Yeah, this is probably where I'd want. This would probably be this place to be right there. That would probably be it. Oh, the train's up over here. Still my property. So I could cut across. Cut across this property to the road, cross the bridge. Just not going to get up anywhere right there. I'm not getting up the hill anywhere here because this is all rock face. It's all cliffs. So we're definitely not getting up that way. That way. Or any of these routes. This a way up? Oh, no. It's not a way up. Well, I don't know if I could drive a tractor up this. But see, then you're... So I could sneak through there around. I don't know if I could get a tractor up that hill, though. Probably wouldn't go up it. So it's just going to have to be the long drive. So what is there down here? That doesn't have any. This does. How much is that? 200 and... Yeah, see, these are way too expensive. Way too expensive. Well, that one's not bad. 70, that one wouldn't be too far away. Down the road. No, but I still have to get across. No trees there. Because that ain't going to be my property right here. No, that's going to be 64. Yep. Well, shit, that's why it's going to be hard to do. I'm curious about this bridge. Where it's at? Yeah, whatever this is. What is this over here? Oh, this is a stone quarry. No, this is a train tunnel. Okay. Whoa, hey, Jesus. Glad I didn't step out onto the train tracks. I'd have been toast. All right. 131,000 for that, but there's no direct route. You got to go all the way down here around because there's no going up this way. A lot of cliff sides. I think our best bet, like I said, is to buy this one and just have to make the drive. $48,000 for that piece of property. And then would we figure the 36,000 for the sawmill? Yeah. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's go here and go back to that map. Is this the land? Okay, it's right there by the bridge. Train bridge. See that from where I'm at. That's right here. So it is this property. There's the building that's there. There's the building. So it's this property right here. Right here is where I'm at. So there's not a lot of forest, but there's enough. And it's there to the castle. Now that looks like a lumber mill right there. It's a coal mine. Yeah. Coal. $214,000 for that. This would be the closest right here. $132,000 if I bought this. I don't know. Once you buy it, can you sell it? I don't know. Let's take a look. I own this property. Can I sell it? I can. Okay. So once I buy it and get off what I want, I could sell it back for $132,000. Alba Coal Company. So that's a possibility. We could do that. We could simply buy this property right here. That's the cheapest. Because none of these have, yeah, that's associated wood. This at least has some wood on it. So we could set the sawmill up here, close to the road, cut all these trees down right next to the road here, run the wood up to the castle, got this nice little house here, set up the operation right there. To the Knocket Castle. And we're going to start building on this castle. All right, so first things first, we need to get rid of our $500,000 loan. Because right now we're $5,000 in the red. We have $124,000. salmon, which I have quite a bit of. The next 2 months are the good months. Okay, I don't care about that one either. All right, so let's advance the month. Just the best thing to do right now. Just advance the month. Everything else is done. I've got food and everything ready to go. Let's sleep, and we're going to sleep till 9 o'clock, not 9:30. 9:30, that's like banker's hours. All right. All right, so there's quite a bit of young salmon there. I need more fish food for my salmon factories. I didn't have enough. That still got fish food and young salmon. This one needs young salmon. Let's go ahead and take down a bunch of young salmon to the double. And let's fill this with fish food. So unfortunately, let's do that first. Let's get fish food going. $20,000 worth of fish food. And I need this guy. And we'll load the trailer up with all the young salmon and take it down. Oh, I was doing so well. God damn it. There we go. All right, now there should be plenty of fish food. There's 15,000 liters of fish food in the young salmon to make more young salmon. I think we'll just keep that going. And let's get out and load this stuff up. Where's my forklift? Oh, I'm inside. I parked too close. My camera didn't go off, but I think somebody's here. Yeah. UPS is here. UPS is here. All right. So we bought a cover for our camper, our new camper. Have I shown you my new camper? Did I show you pictures of my new camper, Ben? I bought a new camper for $3,000. 21 footer. Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we bought a full cover for it. So because winter's, yeah, $3,000 for a 21 footer. Everything works. Refrigerator, AC, everything. Oh, Russ. Okay, well, shit. Let me show you. It's really easy. I got it all set up as a slideshow here. Right there. So interior shot there. That's coming in the door. So that, you know, the stove's right in front of you. Then there's the bathroom. That's towards the back of the trailer. Yes. There's a look down inside the trailer. Another door, another from the front entry. You see the big bed on the front. There's a little bed up atop. That's the outside. And this is at the guy that I bought it from. This is at his house. And then there's a picture from the back looking forward. And then there'll be one looking back. So there's a bed and then there's a bunk bed above it. So it'll sleep 4 people. Floppy? Shit, I use tape drives, my friend. Yeah, right? I mean, $3,000. Now, it's a 99. It's 26 years old. But holy shit. It's got a full bathroom, a little tub, you know, a little tub shower thing, toilet, sink, everything works. The bathroom sits right next to this back bed. Refrigerator, it was just to the left when you come in. So yeah, pretty sweet live. No, not 26, not 26. It's 21 foot. Hey, oh, are you trying to say this trailer is older than you? So yeah. Oh, okay. Well, age is relative. It really is. Age is relative. That's the trailer. Well, hell, we got a good deal on you too, right? No, I was looking at other trailers that were very similar and they were $4,000, $5,000. And some of them had problems with it. Like, well, we don't know if the water works, you know. And this guy showed us. He hooked it up to, you know, he hooked it up to water, showed us how to do it. It's got air conditioning in it. It all works. So I'm extremely happy with it. But he had a full cover for the trailer. But he ripped it when he pulled it off this summer, or this to sell it to us, because he had to get all of his stuff out of it. His stuff was still inside of it. So he had to get all of his stuff out. And he ripped the cover. So he's like, I tell you what, I'll knock $300 off the price, because he was selling it for like $3,300. So yeah, no, the sun. So I bought a really nice one for $250. It's got UV protection, the whole bit. So, and it just showed up. The UPS driver is just delivering it. So, and that's what I was looking at, because I heard him, but my camera didn't go off. It just didn't detect him. But yeah, so this weekend I'll put it on. Well, it protects it somewhat better than it would if it's just a tarp. So, and $250, Ben, I mean, I'd spend $250 if it lasts, even if it lasts 2 years, that's well worth the money, because the camper's in great shape. Really? The covers did? Of course, you're in California. I mean, your sun is like, like Mars. I live in Montana. Our sun, we barely get up to into the 90s, and we're like, oh my God, it's so hot here. I mean, you guys have don't you have like a desert just outside California? The Mojave Desert. And Vegas, isn't Vegas like a big desert? Isn't that right next door to you? Yeah. We have Canada. We get the fucking cold. It gets cold here. So yeah, big differences. But I just felt, you know what? My son paid for half of it, half the camper. I paid for the other half. Yeah, right. Yes, Death Valley. That's right, you do. All right, so here's all my salmon. This is what's making me my money right here. So these are my salmon hatcheries. 10 salmon boxes to a row, and each salmon box sells for, God, was it 6,000 or 8,000? Let me look. Oh, it sells, okay, so it's 6,800 per 1,000. Each container carries 2,000. So that's 13,000 per container. I have 16 there and 16 over there. So this is gonna bring me over. Well, I can tell you, because it says right here. I got this add-on mod. This should bring me in $505,000. So this is going to bring me in. This salmon's going to bring me in $500,000, and I got a $500,000 debt going on right now. All right, let me just double check this. I have some young salmon, so I'll put two containers over there and all the rest of them here. So 2 containers going over to this smaller one. These are young salmon. These are what turn into the big salmon. Oh, you still got a little bit of food there too. Get off. There we go. And all the rest of them I'll put on the in the other one. God damn it. Should be
No, that's fine. Come here.
my daughter comes out, she goes, I know, the delivery guy was here, UPS was here. Damn it. No, I didn't get multiples unloaded at once, but Still got the job done. I think I'm gonna leave the trailer down here. We'll load these up and go sell them. Let's load up this last bit and then go sell it off for 500 thou. Whoop. Oh, shit. Damn it. Yeah, this is a $500,000 casino. This is a $500,000 haul. This will pay off my debt right here.
Oh shit.
Seriously. Damn it. don't do that. No. Oh, this map's right in my way. wonder. Nope, that didn't work. I tried disconnecting the attachment. Stay. Damn it. All right, how many I got left? Quite a few. 2 more to put on there, and I gotta go this one put back on there. Good, I just gotta put that one on now. And then I think I can take the load in. Hopefully without dropping any. Right, I think that's all of them. All right. I got to see where I got to deliver them to. All right. This should pay off my entire debt, guys. Should. Salmon. This says Goldcrest Valley. Where the hell is that? Right there? That's where I got to take it? Old Crest Valley train station, yeah. For 7,008. Well, shit. How the hell do I take it to the train station? Neighboring town. Do I take it here? I mean, I don't know how to deliver it to one of those. Wouldn't I have to take it to a train station and drop it off? Rent a train. So maybe from there? All right, so how do I rent a train? Tickets. Return rented train. What? Rent a train for $1,000 per hour. Where the hell's the train? Well, piss on it. I'm not going to take it there. That's too difficult. Fish market 6,900. That's just down the road. 69.59 is Seaside Restaurant. Where is that? Seaside Restaurant. That's the fish market. Delivered there before. Oh, and here's the restaurant. I'm not driving downtown with that. So we're going to the fish market. Piss on it. No, 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 no. It's top heavy. Shit. Holy shit. And it has to be fucking raining too. All right, this is a $500,000 load. We got $99,907 in the bank. This should pay off our $500,000 loan all in one shot. Provided I can get it there without destroying the load. No, 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 car. God damn it. Come on, tip over. Now you fuckers right in the way too. All these goddamn cars. Son of a bitch. Causing a major traffic fucking jam. Jesus Christ. Here we go, $500,000 load. First drop this off. Here we go, $500,000 load right here. Boom, $470,000 plus 13, that's $483,000. For a total of $584,000 in our bank. And, oh my God, time to pay off the loan. Finances. Repay, repay, repay the whole fucking thing. $5,000 at a time. And we are debt free. Boom. That's it. And that's the show for today. We're debt free. Tomorrow, let's see, no, tomorrow's Friday. Monday, we will start on building the castle. So be looking forward to that. We got $84,000. We're debt free. Whew. Now we just got to keep it up. That was a hell of an adventure right there. That was a lot of fucking salmon is what that was. Jesus Christ. And then coming down here. All these left-handed drivers. There's Bond again. I'm gonna lift his car up and haul it out of here. That was nerve-wracking. But we did it. We paid off our debt with salmon, which was our goal. Which we did. Could have probably got a little bit more money for it. If we would have I don't know how, I didn't know how to do the train thing. So I'm curious, now that it's done, I'm gonna go down here. Oop, that was just tag. Well, I don't care about tagging the place. So how do I do the train? All right, so how would I have got the load clear down here? There's a bridge there. Okay, that's the road. See, I'm not even there yet. So how would I would have had to have put it on a train. Because there's nothing down here. I couldn't drive here. Nothing. So I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how we would have proceeded there. So figure it out for another day. So for right now, let's go ahead and save it. And we're going to call it a stream right there, guys. That was 3 hours and 30 minutes. That was a little more than I wanted to go, but we had to deliver all the silage to get that extra 100,000. So at least I have 84,000 to keep everything going. But our debt has been paid. We have zero debt. We have fish food and salmon, fish food and salmon, and fish food. I think I might put some more fish food in here with some of the money I've got. That way we can get some more salmon going. Of course, these are almost full. That's got 16. You know, I might shut the salmon down a little bit. Shut this young down. Shut this double down. I think I'm going to. I don't need quite as much young salmon because I've got, this one's almost full. It's 4,000 from being full. This one's 2,000 from being full. So that's three containers from being full of young salmon. So I don't need to produce a whole shitload of young salmon. That one's full of fish food. This one I could add more fish food, another 7,000. This one could use another 7, so another 14,000. Fish food. I think I'll do 6 right here. Let's just go ahead and purchase 6. Oh. Two, 4, 6 right there. All right, let's push this fish food into place. There we go. So now we've got 19,000 out of 30 in there. It's plenty. Rob, well, I could do. I'm not gonna run any more down there. It's good for right now. It is good for right now. Oh, we don't have any contracts that are worth a shit. Harvesting? Well, maybe. What is it harvesting? Spinach. So where is it at? Okay, this is number 4. So there down to there. That's not bad a run. So that's going from number 4, which is here, run it all the way down to here. Maybe. I mean, harvesting's always a good one to do, but there's a potential for another 11,000. I got 76 now. In order to do the castle, I've got to do wood. They're wanting wood beams and long planks. And I'm not sure how to do those, and I have to buy this property first. I think we were going to buy this one, but I need the money. So that comes a little later. So I'll work on figuring out how to do this and do the wood part of it for Monday. So we'll go from there. All right. So Ben raided us. Let's see who we can go raid, guys. Let's see who we got out there playing anything. No. Nobody's out there really doing anything. So no raid for today. So yeah, we're just gonna call it a day right here. So thanks everybody for watching today. Don't forget, hit that follow button for me if you would. I upload all my videos to YouTube, so don't forget, go to YouTube. The link is down in the description. hit that subscribe button for me over there if you would. Helps out the channel. This is what I'm doing for a living now. Help me out the best you can. I'm Captain Adonis. We'll see you Monday. Well, I'll be streaming before that, but more Farm Simulator on Monday. See you later.
Airstrike complete.